Hello there, Libra. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your February 2024 monthly reading. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got for you. Just give this a quick shuffle. Okay. And just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything here is to give you some awareness and clarity to make the decisions you need to make in order to live the life that you want. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we got some major arcanas. Love to see that. Excuse me. Okay, so let's talk about the past, whether it be long-term, something in January or longer. I think for some of you, we got two aces and we got the Fool. So let's talk about this. I think for some of you, you really took on like a new journey of some kind. As I said, you got the Ace of Pentacles and you got the Ace of Swords as well. So here it's saying, that you have been able to make a decision of some kind. I think as I see here, with this Ace of Pentacles, you kind of let go of one decision. You may have had multiple offers for something in the past, multiple opportunities to take on something. And now it's saying, that you've let one go. You said that maybe this one was not for me, as you can see in the reverse here with the Pentacle. You're kind of dropping that one, saying, I don't think this one is for me. Instead, you chose something with the Ace of Swords. So it's saying a victory of some kind. The Ace of Swords, it really says that you knew better. I think I think for some of you, it's like you offered, even if this is something with work or business, it's saying, oh, we're going to give you maybe a raise, or we're going to give you a promotion of some kind, or something that will give you a new financial advantage of some kind. But I think there was something in your higher and deeper knowing with this Ace of Swords, because this talks about your ideas, your truth, maybe your values even, where you're saying, that's not the thing for me. You may be giving me more money, but maybe I'm going to be pigeonholed in some work that I don't want to do, or I'm going to lose time with my relationships or my family or something like that, where I have to choose something that is more in alignment with what I want. So here, it shows that you know yourself in a certain way. You know that you've chosen a path or a journey that is better serving you because you're following your truth rather than something that you can just materially gain from it, if that makes sense. So here, a lot of wisdom there that I'm already getting, and also a lot of victory as well. That Ace of Swords talks about that victory. So let's talk about here in terms of the present. Judgment card, this comes right underneath that Ace of Swords. So really it's saying that you chose a higher calling, a deeper calling that you are familiar with, that it seems like that you are in touch with. You know which opportunities serve you and which ones don't, which ones are in alignment with your values and which ones are not. So here, I think for some of you, you very much are in alignment with your higher calling right now, and that is what you're working with. This is right in the center of your spread as well. So I think everything around this, everything here is based around that, is like you are really following this higher calling of yours, whatever that may be. We also have Page of Wands. So Page of Wands, same exact thing. You're taking this new adventure just like that Fool. And from this adventure, you're putting a lot of energy, a lot of time and effort into there as well. And you're going to start experiencing a lot of new growth in the unexpected things that you will find during your journey. So the Page of Wands, is saying you are using your energy wisely. You're willing to move forward. You're willing to trust in that process, trust in the universe and what you're being called to do. And then by doing so, you're also going to grow as a person, develop and evolve as well. We also have the Justice card here. So here, I love to see this because it's really telling me, especially in the upright, it's like, the biggest lesson from here is like, that for every action, there's a consequence, And as I said, for some of you, whoever resonates with this so far, you had to make a choice between one thing or another. And so far, I think it served you by following your truth and following your values. So I think some of you, by with this justice card, it's saying, you know, you understood that if I took this action, there would be a consequence for it. And is that consequence in alignment with what I want in my life? And if it isn't, then I don't take that action. I choose my other action. I choose a different action that is in alignment with my life, because then I can deal with that consequence. So I think you understand that as well. A big understanding of how life works in terms of karma, in terms of having to deal with yourself as well. Oh, and that is you right there, Libra. You got Justice card. Love to see that. So this is a power moment for you as well. Right underneath that Fool card, even more so, I kind of like to see that even more. The Fool card is the card of ultimate potential. You know, it's number 0. So it exists everywhere and yet at the same time nowhere, you know? So it is unlimited potential into being whatever you want it to be. So here, I think for you, it's really saying you are following your truest self. Even more so with that Judgment card as well. You are following your inner calling. You're following exactly who you are, who you know yourself to be, and what it is that you value. So now let's move on to the future, some themes and stuff to consider as well. So here, first of all, let's do this one because you got 2 more, Major Arcana, but let's go with this one, the 8 of Cups. So here it's really saying, you know, that you have left a certain situation that was maybe fulfilling, but ultimately it wasn't it wasn't a complete picture, if that makes sense. I can kind of see that with that Ace of Pentacles right here. So it's saying, you know, for some of you that you really had to leave a situation behind. You know, it may have checked off some boxes in terms of things you wanted to do or accomplish, or things that gave you some emotional fulfillment, but ultimately it wasn't a true fulfillment for you. So I think for some of you, it's really understanding with that, you know, learning that you are choosing your own path. You are choosing your higher calling. Again, this comes underneath that Judgment card. And by doing so, sometimes we have to make those hard decisions to leave things that are not in alignment with us. We also have the Hanged Man here. So I think here it's really saying, as I said before, by choosing your values and choosing your own path in a certain way, you are doing things that are unexpected. You know, because the Hanged Man, he does the unexpected. He puts himself willingly in this position upside down. He sees the same exact world, but just from a different perspective. Just as a person who is choosing a path that is just for them, but living the same life that anyone else would, you know, but they're choosing to live it in their own way. So here, by doing so, you are gaining enlightenment by doing this. It may be a slow start, it may be a slow journey at first, as the Hangman may suggest, but by doing so, by choosing your own path and doing the unexpected things, by choosing your own perspective, a unique perspective, you're able to learn intuitions and enlightenment from the universe, from experience, from your own doings as well. As I didn't even notice this one, but we got the High Priestess in reversed also. So here, I think it's even more so saying for this month that you're going to start to really get in touch with your intuition. I think for some of you, you already are doing that with that Judgment card and the Justice card, by knowing yourself well enough to make proper decisions. So here, I think you're going to get even deeper in terms of your deeper understanding your deep desires, your deep intentions as well, understanding what it is that you truly want from your life, and also allowing your intuition to guide you. I think for some of you, you've already done that. So, but here, you know, it's really putting trust in that as well, to understand that your gut, your instinct, your intuition, those are things that are centered in your heart space, not your head space, you know? So we can try and make logical decisions like that Ace of Pentacles, but will it truly serve me as a person? If it doesn't, well, then I got to get out of my headspace and reconnect with my heart space, my intuition and instincts. So that's kind of what I see there for some of you who relate with this. I mean, I see a big journey in terms of following your calling, following what you know is right by you in terms of your values. But these next 3 cards, they're going to be things that you are facing or have faced and that you are letting go. That one, ooh, yeah. Yep. So far we got the 4 of Wands, we got the Queen of Swords, and we got the 8 of Pentacles. So a lot of different elements here. Crazy. Okay. So here, it's saying here with the Four of Wands, you are letting go of two things. You're letting go of people who do not understand what it is that you want out of your life. You're letting go of people who do not support your decision or support your vision that you have for your life as well. And it's also saying you are letting go of any blockages toward this milestone. There's a certain milestone that is on its way for you. I think by going on this journey like the Fool does, you will hit your first milestone in terms of affirming and validating the things that you want to do with your life, you know. And I think here it's really I think here is just finding clarity. I think ultimately it's going to be releasing any type of uncertainty or doubt that is attached to this, and then soon by doing so you will have the clarity to move forward and know which direction to go to get to this first milestone, if that makes sense. We got the Queen of Swords, so as I said, clarity. So here it's saying, you know, that you are letting go of any type of, as well, any type of, as I said, doubt, insecurity, or even just like anything that is fear-based, that the ego wants to tell you and wants to make you believe to keep you safe or to protect you from getting hurt by doing something on your own, you know. The ego does want to keep you safe, but you can't grow, you can't thrive in a safe environment, you know what I mean? You thrive by going out there and experiencing, taking risks and going on adventures, you know. So here I think here it's like you're learning how to calm down the inner critic, and you're learning how to embrace the clarity of the vision that you have for your life and the values that you really have for yourself and what it is you want to accomplish on your journey. So here, as doubt and any type of fear-based thinking is being released, more clarity is going to be coming into your life. We also got the Eight of Pentacles here. So anything here that gets in the way of your mastery, you know, Eight of Pentacles, I think here it's really saying, you know, like, how do I make this work? If we're talking about clarity right now, and this Eight of Pentacles is all about mastering your skill set or mastering a certain type of work of some kind, it's here saying, you know, like, you'll start to find clarity in that, in terms of any uncertainty, in terms of a plan of action or how to get something done in a certain sense, you know, what is the right path, what is the right skill sets that I need, what do I need to learn in order to achieve this path or to honor and acknowledge my values, if that makes sense. So here in terms of that, I think, again, the uncertainty behind the plan of action for some of you. I think, as I said, there's a higher calling, and that may be a big picture thing, but now it's starting to focus on the certain more detailed things on, like, okay, what are the actions? What is the first step I need to take? What are the first few steps I need to take? You know, what do I need to be learning right now? What should I be researching? What should I be working toward, you know, in order to understand and get to this path and to get to that first milestone, if that makes sense. So again, there's a lot of things in terms of doubt and uncertainty that are being released, so that there's going to be clarity in terms of in terms of what path you should take, and also what skill sets you should be learning. These next three cards are going to be blessings from the universe that have not yet shown themselves for the month of February. Knight of Swords. Oh yeah. Queen of Swords to Knight of Swords. Getting the clarity and then running with it. Let's see here. We got the Seven of Wands. Yep. Okay. And you got the Justice card again. Power moment for you. Okay, so really, this is a power moment for you, Libra. Yeah, definitely Justice showing up twice. That is your card in the tarot, so yes. So let me just touch upon these two. First of all, Knight of Swords, as I said, you will gain the clarity, and with that clarity, you will have a specific goal or vision or destination that you know you should be heading toward. So that's the blessing from the universe. By letting go of all that, you will gain the clarity and the knowing of, okay, now I know where I have to go. Let me go toward that direction. So now it turns from knowing into action, letting that truth, the truth come in, that clarity, that truth that will take its place in that emptiness. That truth is what will guide you to your path to that first milestone. Seven of Wands here, you're going to be released. The universe is saying any types of blockages or paths that may be in your way right now, any type of resistance or setbacks you may be facing, those will be removed. As I said before with that Knight of Swords, you know, just give it some time. There has to be more thought, more understanding that has to be put into place, and when it's ready, those blockages will be removed and you'll be able to move forward with that very focused, clear headspace. And again, Justice card, as I said, you know that there's action and consequence for everything. You are the scales, you know, you understand the balance of everything. So you understand that something will affect something else down the road, you know. So I think here there's a higher knowing. Double justice. So it's really saying this is a superpower moment for you, Libra. It's saying that the universe knows that you are truly in alignment with what you want, whatever this may be right now. It knows that it knows who you are as your individual self. And it knows that you are doing something that is right by you, that you value. So understand that and have faith in that. Is the fact that, you know, it may not be going fast enough, or the things may seem a little unclear right now, but at the moment, it's saying sit with that. Understand yourself a little bit deeper. This may be something where you have to dig deep, and as I said, understand that intuitive side of yourself. Get in touch with your intuition, your instincts of where it is you want to go and what it is you want to accomplish. And by doing so, by following your heart, following who you are as an individual, it will only serve you. So last three cards are going to be themes for this reading in terms of what this may talk about. Peace, yeah, definitely. Purification, yep. And then last one. Soul tree. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about peace and purification. So here, I think, as I said before, whoever resonates with this, as I was talking about in the past, you know, you may have let go of certain opportunities to choose your own truth, you know, and that gives you a peace of mind, you know. At the end of the day, you know, we have to say to ourselves, am I being true to myself? Am I being true to how I want to live my life, how I want to operate as a person? Am I making the right decisions by that? You know, again, that justice card, you know, action, reaction, you know. So here, I think for some of you, you know, you may have that peace of mind knowing that you're doing things that are right by you, even though they may not be something that people may understand, or something that may not directly service you in some way, or serve you in some type of way, monetarily or materially, but you know that it's the right thing by you to do because you value yourself and your individuality. We also got purification here. So here I look at the Judgment card because that Judgment card also talks about a rebirth of some kind. Same thing with the Fool as well. So with this rebirth, you know, it's saying, you know, that you are letting go of maybe any expectations, or maybe of how people think you should live your life, or what you should be doing, or what the correct path may be, and you're letting that go. And you're instead, by choosing yourself, you are creating your most authentic version right now. You know, and this purification process is saying you've let anything go that is not in alignment with you anymore. You know that when you know with this double justice card, the double Libra, it's saying that you are in alignment with yourself right now. You are purified. You know, so this purification process, it's saying, you know, that you've gone through it and you know exactly who you are. You know yourself to the core. So that is what's truly going to guide you to the future. Soul tree as well. So here, it almost says, you know, where you plant your roots and how you want to do things is going to be where you grow. This is what I get from this card, you know. So in terms of here, if you're rooted truly in yourself, if you're really rooted in your true values and exactly what it is in your individuality, that soul calling that you have in that Judgment card, that is calling to your soul in terms of what it is you want to do, plant your roots in that. Because you cannot go wrong with that. If it is something that is truly calling to you, that you feel like you need to do this in life, that's where you plant your roots. That is where you will have the most growth and the most fulfilling growth. It may not be easy, it may be quite difficult, you know, but most fulfilling things are difficult, you know. So that's the thing you have to realize is with the soul tree, it's like saying, plant your roots in your soul's calling, in your soul's purpose, you know. Don't plant it in expectations of others, or what may be the most logical sense to get money or material gain, if that's not what the end goal is. You know, plant it in your soul's calling. So there's a soul tree, if that makes sense. So that's where your roots will lie, within yourself, into something much more fulfilling and important to you as an individual. So this is kind of what I can see for February for some of you Libras out there. I mean, power moment, again, with that double justice card. You know, you know exactly who you are and what you value. I've said that a million times already this reading. So again, trust in that. You know, the path may not be clear on how to attain what it is you want to attain yet, but, you know, time will move us forward. You know, things always change. That is the paradox. So, you know, give it some time. Allow yourself and your intuition to speak and guide you toward that truth. So this is what I got for you for February. If this did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment if you wish. And do not forget to subscribe if you haven't, so we can stay in touch for future readings. That's all I have for you right now. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate you. And I will see you next video. Thank you again. Goodbye.